What's up, family? Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Y'all, it's January 1st already. The time just fly by and don't wait for any of us. Man, so today I'm starting something new. I am choosing to document my journey, my faith walk, my growth, and my goal of becoming a millionaire by the young age of 55. And I have 60 months to do so. Well, actually, 59 and some change. But not from a place of hustle. However, I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler for sure, but from a place of contentment and obedience to God. So I'm going to share this journey and bring you guys along. I'm going to get out of Crystal's way and I'm just going to come and talk to you guys, share my steps and all the things. But, one may ask, well, what does it mean to become a millionaire by 55? A lot of people will be like, girl, I want to be a millionaire with you. But I'm really pressing to have a millionaire mindset, a millionaire body, and a millionaire spirit. So when I say that, I want to be a millionaire by 55, it's not just about the tangible or the assets and all the things, because what good is that if your soul is rotten? What good of is it if your body isn't, like, if you're not feeling healthy and energized? And what good is it if your mind is off? So when I say I'm going to share the journey of how we're going to sharpen our mindset, how we're going to work on our body, which for me is nutrition and fitness, I have another channel. It's called Fasting for Her, where I teach women how to fast around their hormones. And guys, like, it is for you too. It's been the best thing ever. So one of my goals as I become more and more seasoned is to have mental clarity. Like, I don't want to have dementia. If you didn't know, dementia is diabetes of the brain. So I'm kind of looking at and fashioning my goals a little different, because if you knew me before, I'm like, yo, I want some abs. And don't get me wrong, like, I still have a desire to have some abs. But if God said, Crystal, would you like abs or would you like mental clarity? Give me the mental clarity all day long. So can we have both? Yes. It's going to take a little bit of sacrifice. It's going to take a little bit of work. It's going to take a little bit of faith. The word says all we need, y'all, and this is one of the biggest messages I want to bring home as I share this journey, is faith the size of a mustard seed. And because you start off with faith the size of a mustard seed, do it mean that we're not going to have problems? Absolutely not. Do it mean that we're not going to have challenges? We're going to have challenges. Do it mean that every day is going to be, oh, because some people feel as though, like, when we're called by God and we're doing what God has commissioned us to do, that the walk is going to be easy. There's still going to be challenges. There's still going to be days where you wake up and you're going to have to remind yourself who you are and whose you are, because the challenges are going to come. But I'm learning that it really is for your making. I experienced something in the last few weeks, and for the life of me, I've never seen it coming. And all I could chalk it up to is, like, it's a lesson that God wanted me to get. Because listen, there's going to be some times, and I was sharing this with my women's group, that you really have to put into action what you speak. The word is the word. Like, we walk around and we be like, I walk by faith and not by sight. Like, when we say that, the devil is listening, and he's going to do everything that he can do. When God got something special for you, trust me when I tell you, if you're making this declaration with me, or if you're like, you know what, Crystal, I want to come along with you on this journey, the moment you make that decision, the devil is going to be mad, and he's going to do his level best to pluck your flesh, to interrupt your spirit, and all the things. And if we do not stay armored, right, and we get caught with our guard down, it can cost us. And one of my desires, is to really be a bridge for people so that they can see how real God is. So I'm I was going to say I'm no one special. I'm special. You're special. When God created Crystal, he broke the mold. When he created you, he broke the mold. But what I wanted to say is, if he could do it for me, he could do it for you. So my prayer is that I live so and share this journey so y'all can see where I am right now. I'm not a millionaire, right? I don't have a millionaire mindset. I don't have a millionaire body. I'm working on my millionaire spirit. But as you come, as I fast, as I lay before God, as I, just trust his process and the things that he is telling me to do. I got stories and stories for days. I was that girl, God told Jonah what? Go to Nineveh. And what did Jonah say? I hear you, Lord, but I don't want to go. And he went the other way. And when we go against what we know God told us to do, the road is not going to be easy. It's not going to be smooth. He's going to keep on plucking you until you listen. I was saying this earlier. People be like, God is trying to tell me something. Listen, people, we have got to get this. God don't try to tell any of us anything. He tell us we choose not to listen. So even myself, I was there, like, even with this, not really wanting to open my mouth, not really wanting to be seen. But, you know, I love people. I love to see people win. And I love God. And I'm like, what better way than to move Crystal out of the way and just say, Lord, I surrender. Here I am. What are we doing here? And literally through scripture, through walking, through my talk, through my actions, through my decisions, through my declarations, want to show you, like, if you're in a hole and it feel like it's dark and you can't see your way out, all you got to do is lock in on God, and he is able to bring you out. And not only will he bring you out, but he will bring you out all right. So I'm not telling you this is going to be easy. I'm not telling you it's going to be smooth. But what I will say is be prepared, okay? Because whenever we decide, you know, enough is enough, and I just want to surrender and I want to do God's will, because I made a declaration. I said, I don't want to do more for this world than I do for God. Now, I'm in the world, of course, right? But I was doing the things that Crystal liked to do that I thought I should be doing. I got off the ship. I took my eyes off of God for a short minute. I'm going to be honest and transparent with you. One of my things now is like, I want to go back to how my faith was a while back. When God started blessing us, you know, now I'm a little bit more seasoned and I've learned a lot of lessons. When he started blessing me, you know, at a period of time in my life, then I started to move off of my own strength, and I'm making decisions, but I'm not going to God to make these decisions. And I'm making chess moves, but I'm not going to God to make sure that the moves are the moves that he wanted me to make. So now that I know that, you know, I literally was in the middle of an ocean, y'all. Couldn't see the land. I'm like, I can't see. This is unfamiliar to me. This is not what I'm used to. And he clearly will show you. If you ask and you just sit there after you ask and just give an ear to hear, God will answer. And literally, I'm like, Lord, this is not, my life is not going to chalk up to this. Like, I know you got more for me. And he's like, okay, daughter, are you ready to listen now? Are you ready to be instructed? Are you ready to move according to my voice and not your own? Absolutely. So we roll the boat back to the land. Literally. Excuse me, I'm getting over a cold. But literally, that's how I felt. And you can see it. You can't see the picture while you're in the frame. And for a long time, I ran from this. But I'm like, you know what? I don't know if I'm going to even live to see 55. But we don't move as if it's not going to come to pass. Because some people be like, you want to be a millionaire by 55. What if you don't make it? If I don't make it, I don't make it. But I'm going to not make it by trying, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not just going to say, well, you know, I don't know if I'm going to see 55, so I'm just going to settle. No, I'm going to work. You got to see it before you see it, right? Faith is the things, Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. I see the picture clear. God is powerful. God is almighty. And what I was going to say earlier, but I got sidetracked, is be careful, be aware. Because the moment you make the declaration, God is going to start tearing people and places from you. And when he do that, you have to go back to God and ask him, is this you? Because you could have close friends, you can have family members, you can be in certain places, you can be connected to certain people. And when you say, Lord, here I am, I'm surrendering, I'm throwing my hands up, what is it that you have for me to do? He will start moving. I know this is my personal testimony. He'll start moving people, removing people. And it's not always going to feel good, but you got to trust the process. This is why prayer is important. And when I talk about prayer, so many people be like, well, I don't know how to pray. You know, I was never let me be the person to pray type of person. I'm just like, I'll go here in my corner, I'm gonna pray the Lord, no, right? But it's just communication with God. So now I'll get in my car and I'm just like, Lord, like, what are we doing? Show me. Like, I desire to hear your voice. I desire to be directed. I desire to move when you say move. I desire to be a vessel for you so that people can see how real you are. And nothing could be more fulfilling than that. So I wanted to share that. So I'll be vlogging. And sometimes, even in this journey, we'll feel like, oh my goodness, I'm moving backwards, because I felt like I'm moving backwards. But God knows when he pulled back that bow, this is how I see it anyway. It's like the bow is being pulled back and you're just like, you know, I desire to be moved by you. I desire to live for you. I desire to work for you. I desire to be an example for you. And the more you do it, the more I just feel like sometimes that you're being pulled backwards. But let me tell you, baby, when God let it go, like, all he got to do is think that thought. It's all about the process. Because just think, I know for me anyway, this is my channel, I could talk about Crystal all day. I tell people, take what you want, leave what you don't want. But I know for me, just keeping me in a space where I know that it's not me, but it's God moving. And when you have that type of connection, you're never going to lose. I don't care what happened. If you go sit at the bank and the bank tell you, I'm sorry, we're not going to approve this loan, it's for your good. If people walk away from you, it's for your good. You have to give an ear to hear and know that he's going to start chopping, he's going to start removing, he's going to start deleting people, he's going to put you in places. My prayer is like, Lord, put me in the rooms I'm not qualified to be in. Because now when I show up in these spaces, guess who's not taking the credit? Your girl. I'm like, I'm here. It was nothing but the Lord. And when you move like that, you know, you're just always going to be a part of the winning team. I didn't do it by my power or my might, but God, the one that sit high, look low, and reign and is all powerful, he did that. You know, I'm just a vessel. And I want to be a bridge to show people like how it really is, whether you're going through sickness, whether you need finances, whether you're trying to start a business, like no matter what it is, it's our job. I know this was for me, and it may or may not be for you, was to just pray like, Lord, I just want to do your will. I did ask him, and this is what I said before, I asked him to search my heart, my mind, my soul. Anything that you find that is not like you, take it away and give me the strength that when you start removing it, to let it go. And literally, you know, again, you got to stay prayerful, you got to stay connected, you got to keep your eyes open, and you just got to know that, you know, when you lock in with God, you're a winner, period. So I'm excited to share this journey. As you see, I love technology. I love helping people build their brands. I love everything about vision. And I was leaving myself for last. And by leaving myself for last and trying to perfect everything, it has stopped me from moving forward. So I'm like, girl, you don't have to have the thumbnail. You just get to. And I'm so grateful for the people he surrounded around me that pour into me, that see it. Even though I see it, but sometimes, you know, he just bring people along every once in a while to sprinkle a little bit of confirmation and let you know where you are going is where you're headed is where you're supposed to be going. Because the devil will talk to you too. I have this thing that I say that you can't stop. Excuse me. Sorry. You can't stop the birds from flying over your head, but baby, you can stop the bird from building a nest. Okay? All right. So I have my little notes here. Oh, that's what I need. That's why it's good, because sometimes I don't even look at my notes. My word for the year is content. And I want to share it. So if you have a word, drop it in the comments below. And if you like the video, share it and all those things. Yes, I'm not going to be monetized on YouTube. It come with the mission, but I'm not, that's one of my desires. I'm always going to be real with y'all. Like, I'm not just here talking to y'all because I want to be monetized. This is just, God just showed me that my purpose, like you can get paid for your purpose as long as you are in alignment with what he said. And I had a problem, and I know I'm jumping back and forth, but I had a problem with that for a minute because I'm such a giver and I'm such a doer and I just love to see people win. But it's like, girl, you can get paid for your services. Where there's a will, there's a way. We just have to will the way. So, anywho, if you have what was I saying? Started to say, oh, if you like the video, share it. Bring your girlfriends and your family members. Share the video, like, comment, and talk back to me, please. I like when people talk back to me. But I was going to say, what is your word for the year? So my word is content. And if you don't have one right now, it's no problem. A word is like something that you resonate with. So pray about it. Just don't go pick one out and be like, oh, my word is seek, or oh, my word is journey. Like, really put some time behind it. Clear your mind and just really talk to God. What do you have for me in 2026? And I'll share how my word came about. So to know me, y'all, I'm a serial entrepreneur. I used to own a restaurant, a bakery, 2 smoothie shops with a gym. I had all of that, right? And so right now, and when I say I feel like you're going backwards, so recently, after I sold my smoothie shop, I actually started Sparking. It's like a delivery service for Walmart. And I'm like, I don't want to do this. But it's like, Crystal, you're not above. And I said I was going to stop saying what I don't want to do, because every time I say what I don't want to do, I end up doing it and I end up loving it. I get to meet people. I never in my life thought that I would like going into the store, picking up people's groceries and dropping it off to their house. But it actually has been like the most amazing thing. In the morning, y'all, I put on my music. I talk to God. I pray. Like, I just really have that time with Him. And not only that, the money is pretty good. So, anywho, I'm driving. And once I started doing it, because I said I wanted to be a millionaire by 55, right? I have these steps. So, we'll be doing videos on the steps that we get to take together from, creating my family trust, becoming debt free, all that. But, anywho, I'm driving and I'm like, because I'm up morning and night, y'all, working. And I'm like, okay, we got to pay this stuff off. However, I love to work out. I believe in taking care of my body, for sure. And I love riding my bike, and I haven't had time for any of that. So as I was driving, I'm like, Lord, how am I going to become a millionaire and be able to fill my cup? Because me working out in the morning is one way that I fill my cup first. I pour out so much to people during the day. I'm not that girl to work out like after work or nothing like that. I can't do it. Don't want to do it. I'm not going to say what I can't do. I'm not going to do it. But anyhow, so as I'm driving, God literally said, Crystal, be content. I will multiply. Like, you don't have to work. You don't have to chase the orders and chase the money. He literally said, be content. And when I tell y'all, like, peace just came over me, I was like, So do what you got to do. We all get 24 hours in a day. So you get to go to the gym. Go to the gym because you got to serve your body. You know what I'm saying? I love journaling. So I have my journal, y'all, my 90-day. And I said I was going to, this is for the first time, I'm going to write in this so that my kids and my kids' kids can follow this journey. And then my kids get my great grandkids and all of that. I'm excited to leave this. So this is a quarterly journal. And we got 5 years, so that's 20 books. But I really want to be diligent in writing in here. My morning when I say fill your cup, your affirmations, your prayer, your gratitude, every day. What are you doing consistently every day? This probably could have been like 15 videos. I say I don't like talking, and then once I get going, I just be going. But I really just wanted to do this video today. And those of you who have a word of prayer, pray for me. My word is content. God said, Crystal, be content. I will multiply. So here we are, January 1st. I have tons of debt. I ain't got that much, but I have enough, okay? Not enough that it need to be paid down. But just watch God move. Through our obedience, God will move. So I'm going to, again, you're going to get me in my car driving sometimes. I'm going to start, all my degrees, I have a degree in teaching, so I'm going to go back to teaching for a little while. Or let me correct that, long-term sub. Because people are like, you're going to teach again? Long-term sub. I just want to make sure. Okay, and I'll leave you with a scripture. So our scripture is Philippians chapter 4, verse 11 to 13. And it reads, not that I speak in respect of want, for I have learned in whatsoever state I am, therefore to be content. I can do all things through Christ Jesus that strengthens me. Period. Point blank. ... So you have the most amazing day ever. Again, if you don't mind, share your word for the year, and I will be back, and we'll talk, and we'll go to the gym together. We're going to cook together. And if you're a woman under the sound of my voice, go follow my Fasting for Her page. I have an amazing group of women. I teach them how to fast around their hormones. Fasting doesn't cost a thing. Like, you actually save money because you're eating less, but you're feeding your body. It's just that's a whole nother video. But okay, so have the most amazing day. Those of you that have a word of prayer, just continue to pray for me. Peace.